was a drunk donkey? Once upon a time, there was this weather woman. You can feel mesmerized. You stay kind of quiet, but you know you love watching lights fade. But your girlfriend sure don't. Watch it live on your phone and drink drunk donkey beer all day. You know you'll be tracking every move that makes you moves. You know you won't let this all get blown away. That Bobby. I think that's Juicy Jerry. Yeah, Mike, throw a party, man.
What's up? And then the phone rings. And the birds are chirping. Oh, let's see. There you go. There's my picture I was going to show everybody. The melting pumpkin. Welcome to the first day of October here. And there's a telemarketer. Hello. 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 All right, so here you go. This is October 1st here in Florida. 90 degrees out there. Not feeling it yet. What's up there, Debbie? Hey, Glenn. What's up, Gretchen? There's the phone call. Yeah, it was the car warranty people. Your 2012 Explorer from 8 years ago. But anyway, here we go. So happy October day, October 1st. Doesn't feel like October. It's hot. But it's cooling down. We got cool weather coming for sure. Two weeks. It looks like we're gonna have maybe 10 days. I don't know, 8, 9, 10. Let's see, 7, 8. A little over a week. We got a cold front coming. So there's that. All right. So we'll put the satellite on. We'll do our hellos. We got a couple things in the tropics to talk about. Nothing to worry about except for Lorenzo. Lorenzo's heading to the Azores. Got it right. Had to learn that one yesterday. The Azores. Got a lot of fans in the Azores. And then, of course, it's heading toward Ireland and the UK, believe it or not. It is weakening, so we'll go over all that for sure. And then I'll look at the comments. We'll say hi. We'll get goofy. We'll talk about nothing. And if the birds don't get too loud, I won't shut the door. It kind of adds that little tropical vibe, right? So, all right, first and foremost, big thanks to our Facebook Live sponsor this season, ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. ABC, located here in sunny FLA, flow grown, Florida born and raised, like Mike's weather page. So support that family owned company from the 30s. They've been selling fine wine and spirits. If you find a Budweiser bottle with a born on date from the 1930s, it's probably an original bottle. And I wouldn't drink it. All right, so here's what's cooking. Here is today's tropics map, and we'll show you this real quick. So we got two little yellow guys out there. This has got leftover juice from Karen, 10% chance. It's all tied up with an old front. Nothing to worry about. This one does not look like it's going to do anything except possibly push off into the Atlantic. The only thing noteworthy is it does have a little bit of Karen in it. Freaky, huh? Karen merged with Jerry. So it's leftover Jerry and Karen. We have Lorenzo out here. Then we have this second guy. This is only 10% also. Let's leave this one up. This is the one I've been harping on for days. The models are very odd because some of the models that we look at are showing high chance of formation. Individual models are showing no formation. And the NHC's only got it at 10%. So that's good news, at least for now. It is in an area that we definitely need to watch. But there's also a front coming down that we're going to show you that eventually will pick this up and merge, tear it apart, Maybe we'll name it. We had Blobby Bobby, Juicy Jerry, Crazy Karen. Or no, we didn't never call her Crazy. We called her Sloppy Karen. We've used Sneaky Stevie before. We'll have to come up with. We'll do something with T. T for Texas, but we'll come up with a funny name. T-U or V or W. Wacky Wilma? No, we can't use Wilma. Well, Wacky Wanda. Wacky Willie. How about that? How about something with Willie? That's what we'll do. All right, so let's talk real quick about Lorenzo. Then we'll talk about all the models here showing you real quick. So Lorenzo is here. The cone of uncertainty is not uncertain. It's a skinny little weenie polka dot bikini. Looks like an eel. Very, very small cone of uncertainty. The Azores are under hurricane warnings right here. Expected to become post-tropical the end of the week, and then near Ireland and the UK over Friday into the weekend. So that being said, let's take a look at some of the wind charts here on what you can expect. Expected winds by the Azores 90 miles an hour, wind gusts upwards of 115 miles an hour. That's right parked over top of where it could be come. Here, let's change the graphics here. This is the wind field. That's why we have hurricane warnings well to the east of where the center line is. This system, as they become post-tropical, they start to expand. You can see that right here. Large system. We didn't leave this up long enough. We'll take a look at that. But here's Lorenzo. Widening wind field, and that will bring in hurricane conditions to the islands. And then as we go forward in time, post-tropical hurricane, 80 mile an hour, 100 mile an hour wind gusts, nearing Ireland, and storm possibly over Ireland, 70 mile an hour wind gusts. So weakening, yes. Widening wind field, yes. Huge waves predicted, 40, 50 foot waves going along. One-Eye Willie, there you go, Lexi. Messy Melissa, hey, you guys are coming in out there, go back and look. Juicy Jill. We use Juicy. I like the One-Eye Willie Nelson. Will impact London. Well, you know, the models have this thing curving back into England here. Let's take a look at a couple models real quick. I know everybody probably wants to see what's going on locally, but let's get rid of our melting pumpkin. Is that like the most disgusting thing you've ever had? Is a pumpkin out in front? You open up the lid, and it's like the most disgusting. Maybe that didn't happen up north. It happens down here all the time. All right, so here we go. Let's take a look at two model maps real quick. See what our folks, our friends up in the United Kingdom might be expecting here. Let's take a look at. I never really clicked on these before, so we can look at. Oh, we got wind gusts here. This is cool. It's loading now. Let's go to overnight. All right, so here's our approaching system. There it is, big time. All right, so we'll stop right here. These are wind gusts. This is Thursday afternoon. So there's our system to the north. There's Ireland, the UK, England here. Everybody asking. Here's our system. It's going to be, you know, wind gusts. They have them in kph. So I already showed 70, 80, 85, maybe hurricane force wind gust. But see, this is what happens. It curves back down into, kind of falls apart, but the core of it actually comes back more east. So yes, anybody in the UK definitely is going to experience high winds. This is Friday morning. This is Thursday night. So big winds into Ireland, big gusts, and all this is going to push inland through Friday. So the system's going to go up, and then it's going to curve back into England. So yes, you will feel effects up that way. Ireland. We don't have any drunk donkeys up there, do we? Green beer? All All right, so here's weather underground. All right, so here's another map. All right, so let's go back to home real quick before we lose everybody, because tropics kind of get October. People don't want to talk about tropics. Witchy Wanda. Hey, I like that one, Crystal. Witchy. How about bitchy witchy? Well, right now it's nothing Nancy. It's negative Nancy. It's like 3 little birds. This is the Bob Marley system right here. We got 3 little birds. Everything's gonna be all right. Cold front amber. Yes, I will talk about that. So here's the one graphic. This is to show you that I'm not making this crap up. We got this area here that the NHC has highlighted. This is a blend of your 3 major model ensembles, GFS, Navy, and the Euro. And there's our old Karen front, and then of course the Western Caribbean spot. High chances when you merge them all together that we could have a tropical depression form in the next 5 days. So this model, pretty strong signature when it looks at just the ensembles of all the models put together. If we look at spaghetti charts, these are just your GFS spaghettis, and GFS ensembles generally take this northwestward into the lower Gulf, if it were to become anything. And then here's Old Karen, northeast, and then we do have a wave out here we're going to show coming off of Africa. So that is showing signs. Another map we look at is this little guy getting a little more color right here. Purple sticking. There we go. This little guy here. All right. So here's another little map. Just showing you increased, chances in the Caribbean. So nothing to worry about. The NHC only has it at 10%. None of the models are really showing any sort of development per se, as far as anything huge to worry about. The CMC is the most aggressive. We'll show you that. Here's a broad spin right now. This is a current look at the lower level winds. There's Cuba. Here's our low level winds. A little bit of counterclockwise flow, not progressive flow, tropical flow. There's that very weak signature, but it's got some spinach. And then we go up here to Old Karen. Here you can kind of pick it up somewhere right here. General area is spinning. In fact, the NHC is showing. Where does they show their center at? Yeah, same spot. Here we go, just north of Hispaniola, and there it is right here. So you can see it. A good map. You can see lower level spin right here. So that's why they're highlighted it. There's that one. Here's the birds. Hey, Avery, cool. What time is it over in the UK? It would be like what? Sun's up over there, so it's probably like what? Noon, 1, 2 o'clock? Time for a nap? Denver, Colorado, rainy. Yeah, what about the Geico flow? There you go. What's up, Kathy? Yeah, Kayla, yes. Same place. That's why, and it's, good news is NHC's only got 10% on it. We have a front coming down. There's not a lot of convection yet. This is a current look at satellite. Very broad. So that's good. If we see a big blow up of convection down here, then we know, it might be on like Donkey Kong. But right now, nothing showing up per se. It's just south of Cuba. So this is the area you're going to want to watch. But right now, nothing, which is good. The waters, I showed this just before I went live, but check this out. This is the anomaly map. All this cooler water off of north of the Bahamas and east of Florida is all because of Dorian started this upwelling of cooler water. And that water is cool off the Atlantic. Pretty amazing. This, here's the water that Lorenzo got to feed off of, and was a record maker for that far east. The strongest hurricane that far east ever, Category 5 hurricane, was Lorenzo. And that's because the water was partly to blame, being hot. But anyway, here's your water from Dorian. Here's what we're worried about. This Caribbean, anything starts to get going. The heat potential here is strong. There's a lot of factors with hurricanes, not just water. It's upper level winds, it's dry air, and middle atmosphere. A lot of factors. And technically right now we have a low pressure area too. If you look at surface maps here. It's a big broad low, but here's 2 days out. Even on the NHC map, they're showing a broad low now, tightening up a little bit. So, you know, definitely something to watch, but nothing to worry about right now. That 1,007 millibar isn't too scary. No scary isobars yet. And hey, I saw Andy Simmons in the chat. That's our song that we wrote, or he wrote, that I play. I played, he wrote. So hey Andy, what's up, brother? Thanks for all the killer music. So all right, so we got the two broad things. We got, here's another. This is 72 hours out, expected to be near the Yucatan. So generally just watching that. We're gonna show the cold front. Let's look at a couple things. Water's hot, yes. Upper level map. Let's take a look at the moisture in the atmosphere. This is a good little map here we like to look at. This shows you dry air is drooping down from the north. Here's the juicy waters of Old Karen and our new area right here. A lot of dry air to the north. So that's one inhibitor. And here's another good map we can take a look at. Dry air. So lots of dry air. Dry air, there's a boundary just north of Cuba here. Yellow is dry air. So not the best upper level conditions currently for this little guy right here. And we can take a look at shear map. Shear tendency. Oop, no available data. Not good. We'll take a look at this one. So it's in a little pocket of light shear right now. Interesting. So yeah, never know. Could get going. All right, so let's take a look at long range cold front. Everybody's worried about the cold. All right, so look, here's the individual models. First off, we'll look at tropical tidbits real quick, and then we'll look at temperatures. All right, so this is cool to watch. So current GFS shows basically Lorenzo, Old Karen, and Jerry here, and then our new area. And basically the GFS doesn't do much with this little area. It kind of brings it up. And we'll see an approaching front here. This is Saturday, October 5th. This is this weekend. The big front comes down right here. This is Monday, October 7th. So we have another front really coming down next week that everybody's talking about right here. So bottom line with this little guy, this little map, GFS isn't doing anything with this Caribbean system. Doesn't mean it can't happen. And then here's our African wave we're watching come off of Africa, obviously. An African wave comes off of Africa. Duh. And it, weak signature, possibly coming across the Atlantic. If that were to, here we go. All right, so if you're in the Lesser Antilles, next Wednesday, the 9th, we could possibly have a tropical wave over you. Nothing to worry about, but this, showing up on our global tropics hazard map, this little guy, officially they're showing a possibility of October 2nd through October 8th, a tropical wave coming across. So definitely showing up on that model. Let's take a look at a cool graphic here with your GFS. This shows you the moisture map, and I'm rewinding to today. So here's today right here. There's today. This is dry air to the north, but here is the cold front that's going to start coming down. Watch this. So here's our weak area coming up into the Gulf. Nothing organizing. Here comes a big front of dry air. This is our next cold. This is our first possible real cold front. Tuesday, October 8th. Everybody's talking about it. This is the big push of high pressure coming down, and we'll see that this would pick up anything that was to possibly try to form, shove it off northeast. The Euro is a little more aggressive with development. Let me show you temperatures real quick, and then we'll show you the Euro map. This is on tropical. So I did it again. I clicked that same graphic every time. It's shaded. Not all right. So here's that cold front. This is Wednesday, October 9th. We could have 50s all the way down into southern Georgia, Alabama. So there you go. There's our first possible real cold front coming down. 50s, 60s, upper Florida, 40s in mountains, Atlanta area. So, there it is. So it looks like October, 6th, 7th? More like 7th. So next Monday, October 7th, we could have our first real cold front. I don't know if the peninsula is going to get it though. I don't think it's going to make its way southward, and you can see that by this right here. This kind of gives you the general idea where the front's going to be. This is dry air, and there's the peninsula of Florida next week. This is next Tuesday, Wednesday. So Tuesday will be the coolest morning. Next Tuesday, a week from today. I don't think the peninsula is going to get it because it does not dip farther south. All right, so let's go to the Euro. Let's take a look at the tropics map for the Euro and see what it shows. Here's that general area we're watching, the Caribbean. Weak signature development, maybe here, kind of weak. Here's our African wave coming across. Weak signature here by the Euro in the middle Gulf. This is over the weekend. This is next Sunday, Monday right here. Sunday, Monday. Next wave, Africa. And what the Euro shows makes a lot of sense right here. So this is next Monday. Here's that front coming down we talked about. So the big front comes down. Maybe a little bit of energy here gets picked up. And we watch these tails of fronts. So any lingering energy in the Gulf is going to get picked up here and race its way across the state here. So a lot of chatter on that. This is a possibility. Our western wave we're watching now drifts into the Gulf over the weekend, lingers around. Big front comes down Monday, Tuesday, picks up maybe something here, the tail of the front, and tries to get it going. This is next Wednesday, and so we'll have to watch that. So again, this whole general juicy area we're watching here, and here's our African wave making its way towards the Atlantic, and nothing to stress about there yet. But there's two models showing it. So that's interesting. The Euro, it's going to flip flop around. The main takeaway is that everything's showing this juicy mess that we're watching ends up in the Gulf over the weekend. Big front comes down next Monday, Tuesday, and whatever's here is likely going to get shoved up northward or northeastward. Could be nothing. If it starts to look juicy today, then yes, we need to start worrying. But right now, we don't have to worry about nothing. And here's the CMC showing you the same thing. Here's a little weak low pressure area over the weekend. This is Friday. Here's Saturday. There's the CMC. Low pressure, low pressure, low pressure, low pressure. Here comes the big front coming down, and the CMC leaves behind a little energy here, puts a little energy up off there. So, and then here's that wave that CMC showing come across. CMC does a little more with the wave. This is next Tuesday. Remember we said Lesser Antilles Tuesday. The CMC shows that wave right here in 10 days. So, a couple little things. It makes sense, right? So we got, everything kind of makes sense. Right? What's up? Dawn? Rain? Yeah, everybody wants rain. I don't see no rain coming. There's no rain. Here's your 5-day rain map. No rains. That's your next 5 days. Maybe South Florida with all this juicy leftover Western Caribbean stuff. But next 5 days, nothing. Here's the front coming down. They're getting hammered up in the north, the Montana area. I don't know if anybody's going to get rain. Here's your 7-day rain map. 7-day rain map, maybe. This front comes down. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at long range precipitation map here. I guess we can look at. Let's look at who's doing a better job of rain. I think Euro seems like it's the best rain predictor. Definitely saw that with Imelda. The Euro was the only one that predicted all that rain. All right, so here's rain. Let's look at radar. Let's look at, what can we look at? Let's look at precipitation type. Let's look at this one first. So this is going forward in time. This is Thursday. This is Friday. All right, so here's Friday. Here's that big juicy low pressure area. Maybe bringing some south rain to South Florida on Friday. Gets into the middle Gulf. Here's a front coming down next Monday, Tuesday. There's that front coming down, the big one we talked about. So any energy here merges with this front. We got a real front coming down next Monday, Tuesday, and it might, and it sucks up, so that's interesting. I mean, this makes a lot of sense right here. This snapshot right here. I don't think I can copy it because they have a cool little tricky thing on their webpage. It keeps you from copying things. So let's go to Florida and show you what makes a lot of sense. So everything in a nutshell. Not that kind of nut. All right, so here, boom. All right, we'll leave that up right there. And then I'll tell you what it means, or what I think it means. What's up, Scott? Hey, Martha. What's up, Ryan? Texas. Yeah, we don't want to, the chances of any lingering systems are very rare right now with these fronts coming. That's good. What's up, Gina? Hey, Whitney. Sound. Connecticut. Hopefully not a Michael. Well, Cindy, I don't know. Actually, I did see on Twitter just now, though. They did. One of the Lake Charles. Let me see if I can find it. Lake Charles National. That's what it says. They were joking that they set. That's an old one, September 24th. Wow. They set a clock. I think it was Lake Charles. I don't know. One of the National Weather Service offices talked about it because they just said they made a countdown clock about it. So that, it's being discussed. Let me see one more time. Let's see, cold front. I don't know if I retweeted it or not. Tweet. Nope. Cold front. And there's a lot of chatter about the cold front. See if I can find. Oh, here you go. This one was. This is an official cold front watch for Houston. Talking about next week's cold front. So it's out there. Everybody's talking about it next weekend. Here we go. Here's one. This was posted next Tuesday. This was last night. Now it's a little bit more draping, but everybody's talking about the first real cool front would be next Tuesday. Tuesday morning would be cool. All right. Yes, it will make it to New Orleans for sure. All right, what else have we got here I can look at real quick? We got all that. We talked about that. Oh, I want to get back to this map. All right. So, looking at Florida. All right, so here's that first real cold front next Tuesday. Okay? Any energy from that Western Caribbean system that we're watching now will get picked up, according to the latest Euro, and merge up northeastward right here, 1,001 millibar. So, not that it's a hurricane. It's only one model run. It'll change, but that thinking makes a lot of sense. This is next Wednesday, 1,001 millibar, and it shoves off. So weak system, but hey, Florida this time next week could have a little rain energy, frontal boundary come. So pretty cool setup. Things change, but right now, let's see what else cool I can show before we'll start chit-chatting. Here's the spaghetti models on Lorenzo. We'll leave these up. Kind of give you guys an idea what's going on there. There's that bend we showed earlier on. All the models have been showing this bend after it gets close to Ireland, curving into England there. So, all right. So what's up, Tina? Hey, so yeah, all right. So real quick, yes, Betty, you're gonna get some rain next week for sure. For sure, we got a cold front coming next week. How far south it gets, not good. You're welcome, Melissa. I think everybody's a little low right now, but that's to be expected. Everybody gets all worked up in the tropics, then we get into October, and everybody's done. But we do have a tropical wave we're watching. very curious. I mean, the main thing to worry about today will be watching the this area right here, and if we get any signs of convection, which we got a little bit right now, actually, nothing organized, but this is the area we're watching, close to home, and you know, we'll see. It's got a little spinach down there. It's got a little pocket of light shear. It's got, you know, hot water. So, you know, just sloppy right now. This, you know, this is where we're watching. See if anything pops up. You know, this is the area to watch this time of year. I know I don't want to show the same thing every show, but this is the place. You know, this is typically where everybody looks in October. This is your October likely map for tropical development. So this makes a lot of sense. And there's that. All right. So yesterday, let me show you real quick before I sign off. So I was at Troubled Waters Brewery last night. That's our brewery here in Safety Harbor, Florida, and they gave me and Phil, my new sidekick for our Facebook Live that we're going to be doing live from Troubled Waters Brewery. Twice a month, we're going to be doing a live special show just for the supporters, give them a little extra. And here we were. Let me see if I can show my picture though. Then I got did a little tour of the place. I was going to show, all right. So here's the logo of the beer we came up with. This is going to be the Drunk Donkey IPA, Florida born, and this is the label, Tropical IPA. Check it out. Looks awesome. My buddy Dusty Kemp is watching. He did help me with that. And we got coconuts on the palm tree, and we got tropical. That's going to be a little mango flavor. So watch for that. October 17th, we're going to do a special meet and greet there. So if you live in the area, we're shooting for October 17th, Thursday night. We will have Louie there. You come by and see Louie. Meet the family. Chit chat. Have a beer. No Halloween costume yet, Brian. I got to pick one out. Let's see. We'll go on Amazon here in a second. So here, let me show you my little. This is my little live thing we did. This is where we're gonna do the. This is where we're doing a live show here. Cool little place on Main Street. So we'll probably upload it. There, I did a little live last night. This is only the supporters. There's Phil, my buddy Phil. He's gonna be sitting next to me. He's gonna be my producer. So you can come by Thursday. There we go. There's this whole big old canister here. Is our beer. So. All right, October 17th, and that'd be cool. So yeah, I got to get Louie a Halloween costume. We'll show Louie here in a second. Last year I got him a cool little. I'm looking at clowns too, by the way. So Talladega we set up every year. I'm looking at clowns. I'm looking at every year I add something. So I'm thinking about getting this guy. And I don't really know what this thing is. Why would that pop up on my Amazon? Oh, I better not click on it. We don't want to make it bigger. This is the one. All right, this is the one Emily wants me to get. This little guy. So I might end up getting it. This one talks and it jumps at you.
Come a little closer. We've got fun and games and hugs.
Sarah will absolutely go crazy with that. So I'm shopping for that, but let's look at dog costumes. All right, so let's see, dog costumes. We last year was. I saw a little Frenchie running around looking like Chucky. So let's see if I can find a little Frenchie Chucky costume. Because I don't know where you can get it at. It was shared online and went viral. Here it is right here. So look at this. This is Louie. Where can I find this costume at? Look at this. Look at that. We got him beat. So anyway, I'm looking for that one. That's the one I want for Louis. Oh my god, that's crazy.
No one believes.
So anyway, I'm looking for that. But they don't sell it on Amazon. They got lions and tigers and and I'm not gonna put Louis in a dress. I could make him a T-Rex. So that's funny. Last year he was a rock and roll guy. He let's see. Let me type Chucky. See if it comes up. Maybe they added it since then. Nope. Oh, they got a guy with a gun here though. That's kind of weird looking. Oh, there it is. There it is. Now would that be cheating? Oh, it's probably out of stock. Nope. Nope. Oh. See buying options. I get it October 8th. Oh, I can get it. $59. Holy crap. What are they doing? They're exploiting Chucky. That ain't right. 20. Anyway. So I'll keep everybody posted on that. Spider? That'd be cool. Yeah, because Sarah hates spiders. Let's see what kind of spiders we got. Oh my god, there's one there. That's only $14. I guess that one looked pretty good. She'd freak out, no doubt. I don't know if I can look at. Anyways, if you're on Hurricane Louis, if you're on Instagram, you can follow Louis, but I don't know if I can look at pictures on here. No. Anyway, all right, cool. Enough of that. What's up, Coneheads? Yes. Oh, and I had my first Conehead, some fan shares. So I posted Conehead fan shares. Now I wore my shirt yesterday. It was pretty cool. All right, let's show Louis. Tropics in a nutshell again. Obviously we're worried about our Hurricane Lorenzo here for our folks in the Azores, and then Ireland and the UK. So that's coming. Big waves. Huge waves, 50-foot plus waves. Of course, winds. So definitely a little odd to see this. And then our two tropical areas we're watching here from the NHC. This is leftover Jerry, Karen, all kinds of tropical DNA in this little girl right here. Nothing to worry about. It's going to shoot off northeast. This is the one we're going to watch for development today. See if it boosts any convection and tries to get going. So, all eyes on this guy, but zero worry whatsoever. And that's always good. All right, so here's Louis. We end the show every day with Louis. Was that a yawn? Are you yawning? All right, say hi, everybody. We're going to Talladega next week, so I will not. Hey, what's up, Thomas? Here, we're trying to get it there. There's Louis. I got to slide over a little bit. So I won't be live next week a lot because we're going to be in Talladega. And you guys will be getting tired of me anyways. Hey, look at that, Renee. What's up? Look at that. $22. You're awesome. Thank you, Renee. So anyway, here's Louis. Let's get it zoomed in there. Say hi, everybody. What's up, Louis? Look at the camera. He's snoring. There's up close and personal. He's snoring. You can hear him. There's Louis. We end the show with Louis. So. All right, we watching this, guys. What's up? Appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Casper? Hey, I saw that picture, Casper. Appreciate the Conehead. Hey, that's a good idea, Cindy. Yeah, it's sleepy time. He likes to sleep. And we got our kissing booth ready to go for Talladega. I showed that yesterday. I won't bore everybody with the same stuff. Didn't eat any candy corns today either. Got the Rays on tomorrow night, so root for the Rays. It's a do or die game tomorrow night. Right, Louis? Louis been to a Rays game. He was actually on TV. They zoomed in on him. Right, Louis? He looks like Snoop Dogg. He's my boy. All right, cool. All right, so hey, listen, nothing to worry about here locally, guys and girls, as the phone rings again. But yeah, we'll be doing pics of the Kissing Booth for sure, Michelle. I'll be live. We got a lot of fun stuff planned for Talladega. We'll be doing charity for the Humane Society for their animal recovery for hurricanes and storms. So we'll be taking donations at Talladega. There's nobody there. So yeah, the Kissing Booth is going to be a cool time. Hopefully it's on NBC. I'm going to bang the hell out of it on Twitter and try to get see Whitney, see Jen. Thank you, Jen. But yeah, we're gonna try to get the news to show it. We won the Golden Geico Award last year. Let's see if I can show you a good picture here real quick. As we set up right on Talladega Boulevard, a crazy area of wackiness. All right, here we go. October. Let me show you my October videos. Here we go. Here's all my pictures from October. Let's see. Here we go. All right. So here is one setup. I have to show you. This is kind of funny. This is Louis and my cornhole boards. We put his head in there. Here's our setup. Oh, this is Louis last year. This is our alcohol setup at the Speedway. So there's Louis. It looks like he's got a cone on his head. Cone head. Those are red Solo cups. So he was a cone head back when. Hey, what's up, Coach Renee? I know my car warranty. It's up. A car I don't even own anymore. Going to Fort Myers this weekend to play softball with Coach Renee. We're going to be down in Fort Myers. So here's Louis last year, moonshine. You ever had that blue moonshine? It's the most disgusting. You can always take blue moonshine and light a fire. It actually makes your fire pit explode. So here we got. So last year I have we had the drunk donkey flag flying and a hurricane flag flying. So that will be on the back of our camper, and I actually had a banner made. We call ourselves Talladega on the Rocks. And I got my donkey logo, and we set up out here hanging out. So that's where we'll be. If you see that, stop by. Here's Louis hanging out at the track last year. His tongue's out. Oop, Camping World's calling me. All right, so then we got, let's see. The last one I was going to show you was somewhere down here. I don't know. That was the setup. Anyway, all good. Cool. So that's what we're doing next week. Next Tuesday. So I'll be live until next Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I won't be live. Unless we got something tropical, then I will do it mobily. The mobile meteorologist. Hey, Casper, I don't know where it's at. Somewhere down that way. I have to look. We're staying somewhere by a Hooters and a Outback. So you can have your wings and eat them too. Yep, Cindy, I know, isn't that crazy? It was a perfect floor plan because we got a bunkhouse for the kids. This is Emily's 13th year going to Talladega. She's 13 years old. She's been to every Talladega. We took her as an infant. And of course, Sarah's been to every one too. So it's a family tradition going to the NASCAR races. For sure. So, good time. Last year we were right there, smack dab in front of Michael, and it was a long week leading up to Talladega, and we were streaming live on the way and watching with everybody, watching for any turns, and when it made landfall, I was at Talladega and I absolutely crashed and slept like 12 hours straight, and I was beat mentally. And the only regrets I've ever had doing Mike's Weather Page was that I could not post cover Michael like I should have because I was mentally, physically done. And I got everybody through landfall, and then I was done. But it was a long season. Yeah, Gene, I'm a big Jack kind of guy. Jack. All right, cool. Well, hey, everybody, thank you so much again. Watch for our beer party locally October 17th at the Troubled Waters Brewery. And they'll have our Drunk Donkey on tap. And they'll be selling growlers with our new logo. Dawn, no, Talladega is next weekend. Hey, Kevin, I don't think we're getting that cold front. I think that cold front that's coming for 99% of the nation is not going to make it to the peninsula. Alexis, yeah, I got friends up there. Casper, yeah, I'll post, buddy. Yeah, so it doesn't look like we got any cold fronts coming for Tampa southward in a long time. So, all right. So we'll swatch the tropics all day together. We'll keep an eye on this Caribbean spot to watch. It's only 10% from the NHC right now. No stress. That's good news. So, sounds good. All right, I'm going to go clown shopping now and do some work. And whoever gave me that, Renee, I think her name was, or guy. Let's see, where's she at? Renee. There's Coach Renee. What's up, Coach? Yeah, I gotta find that link for our $22 Chucky costume. Great. Hey, Cindy, yeah, we're working on that. They're working on that. Cool. All right, y'all have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. And I'll have candy corns tomorrow. Promise. Coneheads. We'll see you. Bye.